right, so here's the heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blaydes, JUCO national champion at Harper College as a collegiate wrestler, and he has been one of the more prolific takedown artists this heavyweight division has ever seen.
Yes, he's a very big, very strong, very skilled wrestler, but don't sleep on the hands of Curtis Blaydes. In the Justin Willis fight, you saw the wrestling set up the overhand right that put Willis down, and you've seen that from Curtis Blaydes, a guy that's so good at that one skill that it opens everything else up. Curtis Blaydes is a beast in the heavyweight division. He
was massively disappointed that Francis Ngannou rematch didn't go his way, but to your point, turned around quickly, beat Justin Willis, and got right back on that path to contention. We'll see how it goes for Curtis Blaydes here tonight. Well, just when you thought you had seen it all in the octagon, we are graced with the presence of one Cassius Clay. Muhammad Ali taking his act to mixed martial arts.
I mean, he's so pretty, John. Now, he always says, I'm so pretty. He looked pretty inside the boxing ring. He intends to do the same thing inside the octagon tonight. This guy is such a great athlete. He talks what he's going to do, but he also delivers. Olympic gold medalist, boxing heavyweight, light heavyweight world champion. He has done it all. A true icon in combat sport makes his UFC debut tonight.
And to the surprise of some, he told us in the fighter meeting he's got an appetite for the wrestling stuff. So we'll see if Ali can mix it up a little bit tonight. Happy to have him here in the UFC. The greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Curtis Razor Blaydes. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round one. And what do you do as a UFC heavyweight if you are facing Muhammad Ali? It's simplistic to suggest that you can just shoot at his legs, right? It's not as though he hasn't been working on his wrestling and training. But you know what leads the dance for Muhammad Ali? Being light on his feet, moving well laterally, working off of that jab. Just an absolute treat to have Muhammad Ali on the proven ground tonight. Blaydes making these ground strikes count. Ali gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff.
Good. You're doing fine. Stay.
Nice try there by the champ.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, didn't take us long to get our first clinch situation here. Some wrestlers pursue the takedown at distance. This guy has no issues trying to get it out of this clinch situation.
No, he loves.
Gets up to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Big punch lands through the middle. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Straight right is there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Straight right hand, no good. Less than a minute to go now in our opening round. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Just out of range with that left hook. Straight to the body there by Curtis Blaydes. Going back to the body work now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Circling to his right. Oh, nice jab by Blaydes.
Great timing on that double leg. Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Curtis Blaydes. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Punch got blocked there.
Big kick land.
Nice straight punch there. And now they're, oh, ankle pick to get this one down.
Nice pass.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Nice strike. Oh, nice right hand.
1 minute. Trying to establish that jab once again. Takedown defense is there. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed, right? Beautiful punch lands there.
Final seconds of the round. Oh, big elbow. 10 minutes in the can.
They're confident over there.
All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays. And if you like face punching, that was a good round.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking, it was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expect somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Nice leg kick. Oh, nice takedown, yep.
Gets back to his feet.
Good jab there by the champion.
Beat him to the punch. Be first.
Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Curtis Blaydes. 3 minutes to go. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Body shot.
Big uppercut. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Blaydes' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Blaydes ground and pound from half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Getting him out here.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
In the half guard.
15 seconds remain in the round. Blaydes ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts. And that's the danger in the engagement there. Oh, nice level change. Now he's back up.
Ali gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, not a great visual now. Two professional athletes visibly exhausted like this. They have brought the best out of each other, and I guess if you're going to gas out, at least your opponent's gas too.
At times, it was nice. At times, it was pretty. Right now, it ain't pretty.
Blaydes is blocking well now. Nice job to protect that order.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Under a minute to go in round 4. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Blaydes. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Final seconds of round 4. Blaydes is in half guard. All right, working inside the closed guard now. 20 minutes down, 5 to go.
Breathe and relax. Nice job there. Your counter striking is pinpoint perfect. I want you to keep that up. You're chopping him down and breaking him apart.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go. But every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear off.
And straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly. Big right hand.
Just missed with the left there.
Big double leg level change.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Listen, you gotta control the hands. Hand control. Grab those wrists.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Ali. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Curtis Blaydes.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Blaydes.
Get on your side. Get on your side. Don't let him shoot your flag.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setup and takedown, grab his opponent, and try to take him to the floor so he can chase a submission.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more...
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the